So wow guys, NIO just keeps getting good news, something that is well reflected in the massive recovery we have seen recently, almost being back up to $50 a share, and now we're seeing huge developments when it comes to NIO's expansion to Europe, and more specifically Norway. I think this is just massive for NIO and will take them to the next level in 2021 and also be a huge contributor for us seeing new all-time highs very soon. NIO has also just signed a contract with a Korean supplier of brake pedal sensors for electric vehicles with the expectation to supply 60,000 units just this first half of the year. And as if this wasn't enough, we just saw Bank of America themselves join the other institutions and increase the NIO price target all the way up to $59. So let's talk about why they think NIO is such a good buy right now, and also what these recent developments regarding NIO's expansion to Norway actually are. And lastly, why I think all of this will lead to NIO getting to that $100 share price in 2021. So guys, make sure to watch till the end so you don't miss anything today. Alright, so as always, let's first look back at how NIO ended 2020. Of course, if we look at how the year of 2020, the entire year of 2020 was for NIO, it is simply astounding with a ridiculous gain of more than 2,000%. But even looking at only December, it was a strong month in my opinion. Guys, this month we barely heard any new positive news for NIO, but we saw tons of attempts to bring the stock down. Going from Citron Research's short report on NIO in mid-November all the way up to unfounded and fear-mongering claims that NIO will get delisted, we still managed to pull through and end last month with a full recovery to almost $49 after seeing $39 for a short time period. It turns out that being patient and holding your stock or even buying more shares when it drops down is very rewarding. After all, the fundamentals are what is important in the long term for the company, and that takes us right to the news regarding NIO's expansion. And guys, it all started with people noticing on LinkedIn that there are a bunch of new NIO job announcements for people in Norway, in Oslo, which is the capital of Norway by the way. Among other roles, they need house specialists, sales advisors, delivery specialists, and sales operations specialists. So this is not some small project. It seems like they're about to open stores over there and really take things to the next level. We also saw in a recent article that Heidi Berg, former Telenor employee and communications manager at Norfund, is now working to have her Norwegian voice for NIO's text-to-speech. The article went on to say that NIO has clear plans to invest in Norway's electric car paradise, and that the factory has even hired a Chinese man who has lived in Norway for a long time. And according to elbil.no, most indications are that NIO will gain entry into the Norwegian market during 2021, so this year. And the first model will apparently be the SUV ES6. Christine Boo, the leader of the Norwegian Electric Car Association, is also very sure and says that it is clear that the Chinese manufacturers will enter Norway in fall next year, predicting that 6 to 7 new Chinese electric cars will enter the market during the year. She thinks that Norway is one of those countries that these manufacturers have prioritized very early on. As someone living in Sweden personally, it would be so awesome to see some NIO cars driving around here as well, so I'm looking very much forward to it. But anyways guys, this is crazy good news, and we have finally completely left the rumor phase, and we are now sure that this expansion will in fact happen this year. And that we will soon see NIO's revenues scale up for real in my opinion. This is really how the snowball gets going guys. The more they can sell, the more they can keep scaling and expanding. Combine this with the strong brand NIO already has right now, and I think this year will be huge. And guys, I'm not the only one here. In fact, Bank of America just released a report on NIO saying that on NIO Day on January 9th, they expect the company to unveil new products and strategy as follows. Firstly, the announcement of the new electric sedan set to be delivered in the fourth quarter of 2021, which will be designed and manufactured based on NIO's second platform, which will equip advanced vehicle chips to enable comprehensive autonomous driving technology. They also think that Mobileye is likely to cooperate with NIO to roll out robotaxi in China based on the new sedan. And lastly, they expect NIO to introduce the 150 kilowatt hour battery pack that will enhance driving range. Bank of America also talked about the contract NIO signed with the state grid in China to build 100 new charging/battery swapping stations in 2021 and also adapt this new vehicle to grid technology. They hold a positive view on this cooperation since more comprehensive charging and battery swap facilities will enhance user experience as customers' range anxiety is mitigated. And yes guys, due to all this, they actually increased their already bullish $54.7 price target all the way up to $59, so basically new all-time highs. Obviously great news, and I'm excited to see how much more all the financial institutions will buy into NIO this year compared to 2020. Last year they bought billions and billions of dollars worth of shares, so it will definitely be interesting to see what they will do now. So before I go into my own targets for this year, let's first get into the last point that shows just how wrong the claims of Citroen Research were back in November. The report caused an almost 10% drop the day it was released, and the main claim they had was that Tesla's cars will be much cheaper than NIO's, and therefore more attractive to the consumers. Well guys, guess what? The Tesla Model Y is out now, and it is not priced at $49,000 like Citroen Research thought. Rather, it is priced at $52,000, making it about the same price as NIO's starting price when you account for the subsidies. Unless you want to lease your NIO car, in which case it actually ends up to be cheaper than Tesla. So guys, let this really be a lesson in staying cool and not panicking whenever you read bearish points from a company that literally makes money off of shorting stocks. So alright, with all this said, what share prices do I see us ending up at in 2021? Well, like I said in the intro, I'm really looking for a $100 share price by the end of this year, as NIO can keep increasing their deliveries, speeding up their production, and expanding globally. I think their revenues will also skyrocket, and along with those revenues, the share price is bound to go up. All they need to do is to keep meeting their projections, in my opinion, really. Now, there's also tons of potential for us to see higher prices than $100 since there still aren't that many competitors in the electric vehicle market, and the NIO is a top contender right now, in my opinion at least. I think that if they can keep getting ahead and really establish their brand worldwide at this early stage, I can see us getting much higher this year. As always though guys, if you do decide to buy NIO, make sure to diversify your portfolio and own many different stocks so you spread your risks while maintaining the massive upside potential. And even though I am clearly bullish on this company, just make sure to do your own research on the stock since I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, it's rather entertainment. And with that, I want to conclude today's video. If you are new here, by the way, my name is Sam and welcome to this channel. Here I talk about various different growth stocks and just simply stocks that I enjoy, that I think are disruptive, innovative, and just here for the future. NIO is obviously one of those since I love to talk about that. But anyways, if you like this particular video, then pressing that like button helps me out more than you can imagine. It helps this video reach out to more people and just simply the best way you can support me. Also, if you watched all the way to this point and if you enjoyed the content, of course, then why not subscribe and join our rapidly growing community. It is crazy guys, we just managed to hit 10,000 subscribers before 2020 ended, and I am just so appreciative of you and your support. Thank you so much. Have a happy and prosperous new year, and I will see you in the next video.